understanding what you said. That's all I'm doing. An unexpected error.
English isn't my first language, man. Come on.
Dude, all their sexual assault rates are so high. Why though?
Why though is a good question.
Of them.
I don't know. Is it per capita? I feel like that stuff's not typically per capita.
Yeah.
You think it does?
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really like.
Because they have like fucking 2,000 people, dude.
I don't know though because
the stream's live.
I guess.
Whatever else say next is stream live.
Welcome
back to Three Tios Talking. You're in the heated conversation about whether or not Eric should move to Sweden.
Okay, so the population in the U.S. is 334 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Sweden, it's 10 million.
Okay, so
60% of those people are getting diddled.
Yeah.
Diddled.
That's hard. That's a lot of people, Eric. There's a lot of people getting diddled, brother.
Yeah. Your chances are so high.
They're so high.
What is going on in fucking Sweden, man? We gotta.
I don't know.
Did you find anything else out, Jaime? Are you reading shit?
No, they got a lot of cops. All the other crime rate is good. They arrest people. Maybe it's because they're just arresting more people.
You know, that's what it is. There's more. There's more crime. Yeah, exactly.
They're catching more.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. Clearly, they probably do have like a better conviction rate, which is why. Because
compared to here, where you're like you get slapped on the wrist, and then you become a fucking, your shows get canceled. You can't do
comedy for a few years.
Yeah, and then you come back.
And then you come back stronger, some would argue.
It's crazy how like big America is though, because like if you compare it to like states in general, they have more population than this whole country.
Well, yeah, we're 50. We're like 50 individual countries.
We're just countries
together, stapled together like a wound.
Sometimes it's just hard to fathom how big the United States is, though. Like, because when you think about it's like, oh, especially like Europe, like, oh, there's so much to do in Europe, but it's just like, no, you can fit like 70 of those countries in Texas.
Yeah,
that's why people are always like, fucking U.S. people are not,
not cultured,
traveled, not world traveled, yeah. But like, and they all have like a lot of like some of the stuff is more similar. Obviously, like West Coast, East Coast, Midwest are like similar in aspects. But like for the most part, though, a lot of states have their own cultures. Though it's like there's a lot of different stuff in like depending where you go.
Yeah, but we're all American, an American, you can fucking smell those nasty bastards when they walk by you.
Even Americans don't even think we're just all American. We section ourselves off in all these different categories.
Some of them. Who's we? Some of them.
I'll gladly say it, dude. I don't like people from Ohio.
I mean, well, they're different though. They're boring.
Yeah,
they're like, my state's so awesome. No, it's not, dude.
I mean,
it's
all
literally the same.
All Midwest states are the same.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't be proud of living in the Midwest.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met somebody proud of living in Indiana, to be honest with you.
No. Illinois, it's because if Illinois didn't have Chicago, they'd be no different.
I mean, they would be exactly like the rest of the Midwest. They'd be carbon copy. Yeah, it'd be fucking Indiana 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Let Chicago just be the state of Chicago, and what do they got?
No, that'd be wild.
I mean, what do they got? Shit, fucking so much more than the rest of Illinois, mostly. And that's
Schaumburg, I don't know.
Schaumburg. Yuck. Fuck those guys.
Wherever Lincoln was born, that probably would be popping.
Would it though?
I don't know.
Was it population of Chicago?
Population of Chicago is like third. I don't know.
It's in the millions, though.
It is in the millions for sure.
Yeah,
I wanted to say 30, but that sounds like a big ass number.
That's super big. So it's currly the second biggest city. No.
12? I'm seeing 2.6.
That's my guess.
2.6.
2.6.
Oh, fuck. You're fucking 13 threw me off, man.
Los Angeles is 3.8. Houston, for whatever reason, is 2.3.
Dude, they're growing, dude. People are saying Houston's going to bypass Chicago in like the next 10 years.
Yeah, their housing market's pretty fucked all over Texas, too. It blows my mind that people even want to move there with how fucking terrible it seems to live there when it's extreme weather conditions.
You look at this graph, though. They going up.
They shot up hard.
Up and up.
In the 90s, it was at 1.6, and now it's 2.3. So almost a million more people. just in the city of Houston, which is wild.
Yeah. So, yeah, even in the, so let's say last 20 years. Oh, it's not that significant. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the 90s, it's doubled.
Yeah.
Move
there, Eric. Fuck it.
Houston.
But it's crazy how big, though.
Which one's the one that says stay weird? Is that Austin?
That's Austin. You do not want to move there.
Austin's artsy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's, yeah.
I'm all about art, dude. I love art.
Yeah. You don't make enough money to live there. I don't think.
Seattle, Texas, dude.
They're super fucking expensive. Fuck it, just move to Chicago, Eric.
You might.
Dude, every time I go up there, that's what my mom says. Hey, just move to Chicago. Easy.
Is she gonna help you with that rent?
Yeah, expensive, dude.
I'll always be like, hey, you gonna pitch in?
Shit, yeah, that's like $2,300 for a fucking studio apartment.
Shoot, that's what we should have looked up. Cost of living in goddamn Chicago.
I'm looking up apartments in Chicago right now. I'm going on Zillow.
All right, look up a nice one bed, one
Man, you
bath.
got a fucking computer, Eric. You better stop telling me to do shit, buddy. Yeah, there's a studio right here for $1,300. Where's this at though?
I am seeing averages of like 12,
which isn't bad.
No. But
it depends on where you're at.
Yeah, but like for no space though.
Yeah.
Eric doesn't take up a lot of space though. Legal limit? I don't think any of these are going to be fucking.
How low can they go?
Where are you trying to be? You're trying to be like downtown?
Near Chinatown. No,
near Chinatown. All right.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Chinatown at?
Chinatown's cool. I can always just take the red line up.
If you're renting in one of these towers though, it's like $2,000-3,000.
Yeah, you don't fucking.
That's ridiculous.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just letting you know. You said look up. I'm just giving you options. All right.
Oh no, Eric. These are.
I didn't know you're looking for cost
more
effective.
Expensive.
These are damn near slums, Eric.
Oh no.
Hey man, Chinatown's cool, but.
Is it that cool?
Have you been, dude, recently?
I have been recently, but only to like a show.
Well, you can go somewhere for a couple hours and be like, "This ain't that bad," and then when you're there for 3 days, you're like, "God damn!"
Man, it's just the worst.
This shit's that bad. All right, here, let me bring up the shit real quick. Rental listings. So this is what I got right here. I'm assuming you're looking at my camera right now, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very few places.
I love Zillow.
A little bit.
This is my go-to.
So this one's $2,000, 1,100 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's not bad. There's a lot of bedrooms, though. A lot of bedrooms. We got some other ones over here.
One for Noob, one for me.
I'm gonna let you know. Though you're gonna put in a what is it called? The application fee. They're never renting it out. Like it's just application fees. They're collecting money. You're never gonna live there.
What?
It's a scam.
Are they?
But there's no way it's that
scams?
cheap. I mean, they were in some states, but I don't know if there's.
And what? They just deny me just because.
There's no way they're still doing it. This is kind of nice. It's only 600 square feet.
Shoot, deny. They just don't call back.
That's crazy. 600 square feet.
I mean, how big's your apartment right now?
I think it's like 800.
Do you use the other 200?
On a good day, maybe.
On a good day. I mean, I'm kind of surprised these are like super nice looking.
If you look up rent application, you hit space. The first thing that comes up, rent application fee scams.
I mean, all these other ones are like sold out though, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, this one looks a little bit bigger.
I'll have to tell my dad about those fee scams.
Yeah, so he doesn't do it. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
So you gotta let him know.
Into the trap. Yeah, you're right.
There's some bad people out there giving him a bad name.
I don't want him to know the meta.
Yeah,
he might fall into the trap.
They're like, $650 rent. Oh wow! But $100 rental fee? Oh sure.
I'll apply. Why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Real small text, no takesy backs.
But there was some though that legitimately was like they had 3,000 applicants on like so it's
Jesus.
Like so
3,000 applicants.
Yeah, and then like nobody was in the house, so it's like they got $3,000. Like,
how'd you even hear about this?
Just just internet.
Just around.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Some associates. That's all.
You know what? I had a talk with somebody that is related to somebody that I know. All right, that's how I found out about it.
Oh, okay.
That they got scammed, right?
No, they live in Indiana.
I can't tell who's doing the scamming here.
Yeah, I still don't know who's scamming. Not the person that James knows.
Definitely not, right?
Me and Eric know the same person.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
That'd be wild,
man.
It was your dad the whole time.
Eric student loans didn't actually get paid off. His dad just had extra money.
He paid them all off. Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. I got you, big dog.
Yeah. I got some government assistance.
I came into some money.
If I can do it, I will.
Oh no! And by me, I mean all these people applying for this home because they're in desperate need of it.
Right. And I just gotta field all these applicants, though. I can't just let anybody live here.
No, you gotta look through each one painstakingly, looking through each one, dude.
You gotta audit each one.
You do.
Audit each one. I'm gonna have my financial advisor look into all these motherfuckers.
I need your W-2s for the past 30 years.
Ooh.
Yeah, what is it? I'm 26.
Yeah, I don't even got those.
Oh,
I'm gonna need the other 4 from your mom and your dad. Tell them to go get their shit.
Right.
And I need a mom and a dad, okay?
Yeah, none of this dad, mom shit. Get that shit out of here.
I was going that route, but
I mean,
I'm sorry your dad died, but I need his W-2.
I need his records.
Yeah, and I need his death receipt just so I know he's not alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that death certificate yesterday, buddy. Don't fucking play games with me, all right?
Yeah, I get why people are getting homes now you think about it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Jesus. Is it worth it? I mean, how do people like that sleep at night? They got to be technically classified as like sociopaths, right?
People are just selfish. I just think it's...
But that's beyond selfish. Selfish is like lying to someone when they gave you $20 to go buy something and saying you didn't get no change back. That's one thing. You know, doing a fucking widespread...
selfish.
What?
Hey, that's the game is the game.
That is selfishness. But like to run a county-wide scam like that and just be scamming people out of their shit, that's sociopathic, right?
I don't know. Like, I don't think you're clinically. My thing is though, is I don't think you're clinically one of these things. I just think you're a bad person. Like,
but that's even beyond a bad person.
Yeah, but if those people, and maybe sure, but like if you're like, what's $100? Like, but shit, when you do it to 300,000 people,
that's what I'm saying. I think it's levels to it, right? A bad person does $100 to one person. A fucking psychopath does it to a whole fucking tri-state area of potential renters. That's something beyond even just being a bad person, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Some people are just, smallest world burn or built different. Some people are like, hey, I gotta get mine.
But those are the same people that are like, I'm getting like, because they also thought they were getting screwed over by the whole thing. Like, oh, this stuff is so expensive. Like, I can't afford this. I can't afford that. So this is my way of affording like my homes or whatever. It's still a scam. But I'm sure that's how they rationalize. They're like, I'm not really hurting anybody, but it's just like.
Yeah, but that takes like a whole nother level of delusion though, you know?
Yeah.
Because like what?
Yeah, because
in no way are you not hurting someone.
But the thing too is,
Big Pharma's doing it to me. I'm gonna do it to
another individual.
The government's hurting my pocket. So what's wrong? I gotta like Marshawn Lynch said.
I mean, I know I'm gonna get got.
I just gotta get mine.
I'm gonna get mine more than I get got though.
Yeah, that's fucked.
We'll put the clip somewhere in there.
Man, we're about to talk about the Olympics, dog. That's pertinent information.
The
This has got to go up by Wednesday.
WWF.
Yeah. Pro Wrestling Federation almost blew that game, and honestly, they're a little soft. Like, there's no way that game should have been that close. I don't care that they won. It's kind of whack that was even that close. They should have blew them out by 20.
Wow, one white girl don't make the team, and y'all are acting like this, huh? That's crazy.
I'm not.
It didn't even touch Caitlin Clark.
For the record, I'm not.
Yeah, Eric's been all USA this whole time.
Yeah.
Barely.
Nah, he was in it.
Did the men's blow out France's back as well?
Man, who cares?
I think they won by several points, but it wasn't like wasn't like a 20-point game.
Peacock switched over when LeBron was talking to the camera and he had a big ass gold fucking thing on his chest. So I was like, whatever, I guess they won. Fuck it, I don't care. And then 20 minutes later, they started playing a replay of the game, and I was like, what the fuck? Peacock is terrible. Fuck Peacock.
Yeah, for real.
They're awful.
They won by 11.
Bro, they should have blew them out by 30, dude. What the hell, man?
I was gonna say,
also won by 20.
What's a blowout in basketball?
I think if you win by 20, it's a blowout.
20?
Like,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, winning by 11 is like, that game was still way too close. But like, it's still like, the game was, when Steph hit like one last shot when there was like a couple minutes left, and that kind of was a dagger. So like, they kind of had it in the bag the whole game. The women's team did not. The women's team went down and were barely winning. Like, they literally just, if it wasn't for the last minutes,
so what you're telling me is that they put on a show and the men's team didn't.
It was pretty good. It was a good show, dude. Me and my dad were both fucking freaking out.
Yeah, that France girl that shot that last shot, she put on a show because that was crazy.
Send me a link.
It was almost scripted, dude. It was almost scripted because they would be like, they would tie.
They got the NFL writers and shit.
And then they would tie. It was tied like 10 times during the whole game.
Oh, I can't handle that stress. Fuck all that.
It was a great game, though. I just still think it's kind of crazy, though, that it was even that close. Because, like, France was missing, like, a ton of, like, 3-point shots. But it's the funny part
is... close, though?
The turnovers.
Yeah, they had, like, 30 turnovers.
Yeah.
30 turnovers?
It was, like, 15, but, like, still, that's, like, ridiculous. Like, it was the third quarter, and they had 13.
Meanwhile, France had like 2.
Yeah. And then, but France missed all those. Like, if France's threes were hitting, they like United States would have legitimately got blown out. Like,
but the thing is, their threes were hitting compared to the U.S.
I don't know. I think they only hit 2. They only hit 2 threes though. But U.S. also wasn't shooting threes. But it's also because like
they put up a stat where like France hit like 7, and then the U.S. only hit 2 like before halftime.
Threes.
So yeah, the whole reason France was even in it because they were shooting threes and the U.S. was turning over.
Why weren't we shooting threes? Just because they were scared?
There was they were doing a lot of weird lineup changes. Like some players that didn't play a lot, like played a lot in this game, and then like
for the gold.
Yeah. Well, the issue though, France's backcourt early on was too much for them to handle, and then they couldn't really play Brittany Griner because the game was too fast. So like she's slower, so it's like you're not gonna have her out there because it's kind of exposed. Because last Olympics against Tokyo, she put up 30 and like dominated.
God damn.
And she played 4 minutes this game because they need to play more guards, need to run up and down. Kelsey Plum had a good game though. Like she came in and she made a big difference.
Bro, it's that fucking Russian prison dog. It sucked the life out of her. That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, people are making a big deal about her actually standing for the national anthem, actually, which I thought was interesting.
I'd like a big deal, plus or minus. I couldn't tell.
Plus, because like, I mean, it didn't really matter at that point, but people are like, oh, so now they're like on her side, which is kind of weird because like they hated her, and now they're like, oh, she does love America.
Yeah. I feel like it was like that though, where people were like, "Oh, it's her fault. It's her fault for being fucking having that shit on her."
Yeah.
I mean,
it was her fault for having that on her, but
yeah, I mean,
they need to detain her for 3 months.
Yeah, they didn't have to lock her up in the fucking gulag like she just died in fucking Warzone.
Yeah. It was. She committed a crime. It should have been okay, a couple days. Small.
She should have just ate it.
I it, dude.
Something.
Ate the vape, dude. How do you eat a vape?
No, she had oils. I don't even think it was a vape. Like
she couldn't even. I'd have put that shit in my hair or something. Shit. Oh, hell no.
Just lashed it and been like, what oil?
Yeah, put it on the cot. You mean your oils,
right,
officer? Damn. Well, well, go ahead.
And then the 2 guards that people are saying shouldn't have made it over Caitlin Clark, Gray, because she came off being like she was injured most of the year. Like she didn't really play. And then Diana Taurasi, who's only there to win her 8th gold medal. Like,
yeah, I mean, for her, it was like a lifetime achievement award. Like,
but I think
that's be there.
I think that's stupid though. Like she didn't even play in the game. Like it's kind of just like it's unless
not
it's
in
like some leadership
in the gold one. You mean just in the gold game?
She barely played in the whole Olympics.
Right, but she did.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Tyrese, dude.
Yeah, Tyrese, I don't know if played a single minute actually.
He didn't.
Yeah.
See, that's
but
the
he
way
was
to do
bad in qualifying though, so that's why they benched him. And the only reason he made the team is because he led the league in assists. So they're like, oh, we could use this, but then
never use it.
No, because you can't do that when you have LeBron James on the team, because LeBron James controls the ball. So like, what's the point of having a point guard that's gonna pass first point guard when it's like, all right, he's gonna pass first to LeBron, and then LeBron runs the whole offense, and you're just gonna sit there and do nothing. Like, at least Curry, it's like he can shoot, so it doesn't really matter. He doesn't need the ball. And same thing with Durant, who is normally like a point forward as well. But like, they're such good shooters. Like, LeBron can run the offense and it's fine. Because LeBron like led every stat except for points, and he only, I think it was like 0.6 points above him as Steph. So like, LeBron like led the whole tournament and everything. And the people were still like saying he doesn't deserve the MVP because Steph's last 2 games. But Steph legitimately had like, the first game he shot for like 2 for 12, 2 for 16.
Wait, so MVP like, of what? The Olympics?
Olympics. There's an MVP of that tournament.
Oh. What the fuck? Why?
There's an MVP for every tournament, dude.
Yeah, that's a fucking participation ass award right there.
Yeah.
Like, just take your gold and get the fuck out of here. Why do you also need to have an MVP? Yeah. That's so dumb.
And it was also cool because the Serbians like came because they got the bronze or whatever, and they looked like they were just straight lit. I loved it. It was Jokic and his like
the Serbians.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they were lit as fuck, dude. They they partied like right before the ceremony.
And they probably did right before they walked out. I saw those photos of the women's soccer team like the day afterwards, and they're all like fucking hangover faces, like because they partied. Went hard.
And why not? You know, this some people, it's a once in a lifetime like opportunity. If I get any medal, even if I don't medal, I'm partying with the boys.
With all the rest of the losers, or the ones that won? You mean?
Wherever I can get in, where I can fit in.
I mean, some say even showing up to the Olympics is a feat. You know?
It is.
Do you say that, Joey?
Nah, if you're not taking home a gold, you're just as good as everybody
gold?
else. Yeah, gold or nothing.
Not even silver or bronze?
Nah.
I mean, people are upset that we tied gold with China. They're like, we had 300 more athletes, and it's just like...
Do you really?
Yeah, I guess we had like 300 more like contestants in like the Olympic Games. But the thing is, the sports that the sports they dominate in, like
swimming.
So once like swimming. Ping pong, they win every single ping pong gold, and it's not even close. And then diving, I think it is the other one. And then
my thing is, how do they? Because they have like 1.3 billion people. How do they not have more athletes participating? Are they?
They might be more selective. A certain number?
Yeah, I don't know. So every country does their own thing. Like, so the IOC is like a governing body over everything, but every country decides who they send to the Olympics. So there must be a thing where it's like that. I don't know, because like some of them are more cut and dry, like track and field, where it's like you run the fastest, you're there. But then like some of these sports that are like, especially like gymnastics, is always gonna be the weirdest one to me, because the point system, like, because even the girl from United States had the bronze, and then they deducted something after the fact, and now she lost her bronze. So yeah, I don't know. But then I also don't know, because didn't the USA like not do one of the races because old boy had COVID too? Like, so they don't have like substitutes.
They replaced him. I think.
Did they replace him?
Yeah, they replaced him for that.
Did they just not win, or?
I think that was the 4x100.
I think Canada won that race, whatever race.
Yeah, they got disqualified because they don't know how to pass a baton.
Oh, see, okay. I thought they got disqualified because he couldn't run. I didn't know they actually raced, and then
they raced. Yeah.
Okay, so they probably faulted on the handoff section.
Yeah, historically, the 4x100 men have not shown up for that.
I mean, this is the first time we won
20 years.
Yeah, this is the first 100 in 20 years. I mean, it's because Usain Bolt. Like, people act like United States just sucks, but you had Usain Bolt, who's a like generational like talent.
It was a judging error for the gymnast thing. Nothing. She didn't do anything wrong. The judges made an error, and so she had to give her medal back.
See, that's ridiculous, because once that shit's in, it's in. Like, I get it, because I mean, then it screws over the person that actually deserved the medal, I guess you would say.
Well, she wrote like a 9, but she meant it was like a upside down 6 situation.
It just said believing Wrapped herself in the Romanian who ended up getting the bronze wrapped herself up in a flag and surged onto the floor to celebrate. But the U.S. had submitted a scoring inquiry into Childs' score, believing her difficulty was a 1/10 of a point higher than she'd been credited. The judges accepted the inquiry. The scoreboard reflected that Childs was now in third. The Romanian turned, saw it, dropped the flag, burst into tears, clutched her stomach, almost doubling over. Meanwhile, Childs streaked past in celebration. The juxtaposition was agonizing, perhaps the worst image of an otherwise resplendent gymnastics competition. So no, they like moved her up to third because of the inquiry, and then it ended up not being as difficult. So then she didn't get it because she didn't deserve it.
See, that's the bad part about like gymnastics, though. Sitting in like something like diving, where it's like, how do you determine level of difficulty on that stuff? Like, I know they have point systems and all this stuff.
Like, it's all like accepted though, right? Like, you don't get it because you're not into diving or gymnastics, right? But like to them, when they do it their whole lives, they understand what's hard and what's not hard. Comparatively, right? Like if you go out there and do a tumble, you ain't getting no difficulty points on a tumble. But I'm sure like the number of flips, the number of turns and flips, that kind of shit, right? Like it'll probably all adds to it. And like there's a set of moves, right? Like everybody kind of pulls from the same bag. Yeah. So I'm sure like everybody kind of understands how difficult some of those moves are one way or the other. But like to automatically change it just because somebody inquired about it is fucking crazy. Because yeah, like instantly giving her the bronze is just fucking stupid.
Yeah, they should have just put no one in that spot, and then once the inquiry is done,
right?
You know, put the appropriate person.
I'm on some random website, and they're like, just give them both a bronze medal. Nah, absolutely not. What the fuck? Are you dumb? They both don't deserve it. You're crazy. They should just give it to the person who was actually giving it, and that's it.
That's how it can work in the long jump, or not the long jump. What's it called? Where they gotta like jump over the bar.
High jump or pole vault?
The high jump.
It should work. I would imagine it would be the same in like the pole vault as well. Like
yeah,
if you just
if they both clear the same
height,
distance,
yeah,
and you don't want to go for a jump off, you can both get gold.
Oh fuck that! I'm jumping off. We're competing. Oh, I was wondering why he was so quiet. Oh shit!
James,
I don't have the 2-person one set up yet. Oh shit! He's back.
Yeah, it totally froze. I heard what you said though.
No, I saw your face. You stopped moving, and I was like, in my head, I was like, this probably isn't gonna go over well, but that's okay. We'll be fine. But yeah, that's whack.
But yeah, it froze and yeah.
Because last Olympics it happened, but this Olympics they went for a jump off.
You got
I think another thing too with the gymnastics thing though is, and maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the way it is where the judges can be from your like country or something like that. So in a sense, like, so United States judges can't judge because there's always United States people there. Same thing with all the other top countries that do gymnastics. I understand that there's because like a favoritism thing, but if you're seeing the top competitors and stuff, like, don't you think they should be the judges? But it's weird.
You're saying like your own country should be able to judge you?
Everyone, like they should just take the best judges, like through all these competitions, and then just let them judge the competitions. Like same thing with referees, like the best people that are like have been good at the job.
Yeah, but then when you don't do that, though, it removes the chance that they're going to favor their own country.
Correct. Like, and I get why they have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem is you may get a judge that is not that good of a judge in a sense. Because in that thing,
but I don't think it's like I don't think it's like American football where like, oh no, there's this one fucking guy who's tenured who you definitely don't want him calling your fucking game because he's really bad at it, or like baseball or something, you know?
Baseball, exactly.
I think the stakes are way too high for it to be like, no, you know, Jim's just been judging the Olympics for the last 20 years. We got to let him out there. He's got glasses this fucking thick and shit. He's trying to watch people flip.
Well, because in like 2008, I know there was a discussion about it. That's when they didn't win. They lost to China, but also too, that's when I think China had the girls that were too young. So
they were cheating anyways. Fuck it.
China was cheating anyways because it was the Beijing Games,
right?
But like it was the same thing where people were like, there was some judge on the thing where it's like she's only judged like her country, and they're like the 20th best gymnastic country. So they're like, what does she know about good gymnastics?
Oh, wow.
That's a little whack though.
That's just being rude. Now.
Yeah, that is just being fucking rude.
Yeah,
that's just someone being mad that they didn't win.
Yeah.
But no, like, I mean, next Olympics when it's in Los Angeles, dude, we're pulling from the book of Belichick, baby. We're deflating balls. We're doing whatever we got to do to win that gold. What do you mean? Well, allegedly.
Even with the deflated ball, dude, he still blew him out.
Yeah, he did.
It didn't make a difference.
But the thing,
no, he blew him out on purpose. Yeah, that's why they deflated the ball. He had a better grip.
Oh, okay.
but being the home country has multiple advantages. One, you're home.
Yeah, you don't got no jet lag, nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
Two, you choose some of the sports. Like you
determine.
So the home country puts in like 4 or 5 sports. So baseball was in Tokyo and in the U.S. games in L.A. because they submitted baseball and softball.
Oh.
That's why
breakdancing was this year?
I feel like it was breakdancing.
Dude, that is the fucking craziest thing I've ever seen is breakdancing at the Olympics.
Lady, dude, it's like she wasn't even that bad, but like she's a meme forever.
What was her name? Like Raw Dog or something?
Is that lady with the do-rag in the general chat?
No, that's one. There's like a lady from Australia that has like a PhD in breakdancing.
She had a PhD in
interpretive dance, dude.
Interpretive dance. That's totally fucking different than breakdancing, though.
Either way, that's why she got the spot, is because she had a PhD in dance.
Well, and she submitted her bid and got it, so like it's on Australia.
Yeah.
Sure, but they need to have higher standards, all right?
I mean, I'm sure they were like, who gives a fuck? We're definitely not winning this.
Yeah.
We're just going to throw a name in there just in case.
Because the United States, I was like, oh, we're going to win that. We danced. We didn't even win that.
No, what the fuck? There's no way.
Sorry, my bad. Her name was Ray Gun.
Damn, that's rad. That's way better than Raw Dog, Eric. Wait a minute.
Yeah, close enough.
It is super close, though.
Yeah.
But no, there's no way we're going to win that. Are you kidding me? That just like we didn't win a single fucking shooting event. Yeah, no shit, we're not going to win breakdancing.
Yeah, we ain't got shooters.
No shit, apparently not.
We don't.
Fucking country full of gun nuts.
It's not the right environment, dude.
Yeah, there's no fucking school children around, so none of our best shooters are out there.
But also, too, I can... It's so silly.
Tell me I'm wrong, Eric.
I can see...
You're not wrong, man.
It's not a fucking Walmart in Texas.
I can see United States people just being technically bad, and then when they're trying to train them for the event, being like, "Nah, back on my farm." That's how we do it.
You're telling me I can't have no chew out here and talk bad about brown people? Well, shit, I'm gonna miss every time.
You're like, sure, you got to wear the 6-eye glasses.
Yeah,
I don't want to eat their baguettes. Croissants.
Sounds a little too close to a slur. I like saying.
Oh no.
But yeah, like, no, anything where it's like, oh, we for sure should be winning this, I'm always like, nah, we're gonna lose. We ain't got it. We ain't got that dog in us. No way.
We're for sure winning the women's relay. I think they won it 6 years in a row or something crazy like that.
That was last night.
Yeah.
What relay? Which one?
The 4x400.
But even in some of those races,
or the 4x100.
No, we did win that. We won it by like 100 fucking meters. It was crazy.
Yeah, because she came back in the end and just blew him out. It was all close until the last leg.
No, the first leg was they blew him out on the first leg. It was crazy.
It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was a 4x400 then I seen.
No, that was the 4x4 that they blew him out on the first leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them was like close.
Yeah, because like Ireland was like up there. And
but we lost
their first time.
We lost a mix though, which I thought was kind of crazy.
What
like
mix?
The co-ed, like you have 2 male runners, 2 female runners.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, let me look it up. I don't know who was on the team. I also don't know how they determine those because like some people, it's like that's only one of the.
Oh, he did it again.
Relays gone again. I just assume they have the fastest people. I know it froze again.
No, you're back. No, you're back.
Okay,
now.
You're good.
Okay. All
right. Yeah, I didn't know they did this either. What the fuck's the?
Did you guys know about the heptathlon?
I did know about that, yeah.
That shit's crazy, huh?
I did not know about it.
They run through the water, right?
They do like 10 events or some shit. Water? Yeah.
That's the D, right? Decathlon?
Oh, is that part of the decathlon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Heptathlon is 100-meter hurdles, high jump, shot put, 200 meters, long jump, javelin throw, 800 meters for the women.
Yeah. And there was like a woman from Colorado. I think it was she had a chance to bronze.
What? And then didn't?
And like, no, it didn't.
Damn.
Dude, didn't we win a medal? I don't know if we won the gold, but we won a medal in like hammer throwing or something. It was like this.
Sounds red.
Yeah, it was like some buff black lady, but I'm guessing she threw that thing.
Yes, oh no, she was Canadian. Oh no, we had an American one. Holy shit, she's massive.
Right? Okay. I had just seen like a little clip about it.
No, she didn't win though. She got silver.
Oh, but still, she medaled, and I think that's the first time I've ever medaled.
That's not winning. That's not winning.
I mean, it's not winning. She's the second. She was the first loser.
Dude, we didn't use that total medal count, dude. We didn't win by that many.
Yeah, well,
our total medal count blew out any other fucking.
Yeah, total we did kind of blow them all out.
It's like what 20-ish.
That's a lot.
You say 20. You said it's blowing out in basketball. Why isn't 20 blowing out in the Olympic medals?
30 almost.
Because
it's almost 30.
there's like fucking 45,000 events.
45,000. There's more events than there are people in France.
It really is, dude. Shoot, Guam. That's more people than in Guam.
Oh my god. So it's United States, China, Japan were top 3 in total medal counts.
Damn, Japan showing up.
Or no, I'm sorry. In gold. So United States 40 gold, China 40 gold, Japan 20 gold. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. They can't have no kids, but they're out here getting gold. Crazy.
Nah, they could have kids now because they're worried about population.
That doesn't mean anybody's out there having kids.
Oh, they may not be having them, but they can have them.
Yeah.
You're right. They just don't want to. Yeah.
I think they're even paying people to go out there, man.
Yeah, and they're still not.
Show up.
I don't know if that's the case. I think they might kick you back out.
Nah, they won't. Not anymore.
What? I do my job and then they kick me out?
No, I think they are paying foreigners to like move there as well now too. In some spots. Hold on, Japan paying
the shitty spots or what?
Probably.
Oh, you guys talking about Japan? I'm talking about China.
Oh, I'm talking about Japan, dude. Bro, we're not talking about fucking China.
Okay, no, Japan, they for sure. I was saying China though, they ain't inviting nobody.
They're not hurting for people either.
They got 1.3 billion, dude.
Yeah,
they're hurting for men. What? No, they're hurting for women. Actually,
yeah, I was gonna say, they're definitely not hurting for men, brother.
they're kicking men out. They're inviting women in, if anything.
Yeah, they're definitely not throwing them in the trash in a fucking 3-point jumper anymore.
Not anymore. They're a little like 15 years too late on that, but they finally realized they were wrong.
Yeah, they were wild as fuck for doing that in the first place, though.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's rad.
That's why India doesn't do more though, because they're another just like shit ton of population.
There's a reason for that. I don't think they're technically nearly as developed, potentially.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe they're poor. That's why.
Yeah.
Do it like they do in the Spanish islands. Just teach them to be good at one thing.
You mean fucking lose? What's the middle count on the Spanish?
Be like the Dominican Republic. Be like, all right, we're gonna have
baseball.
25% of the league. Yeah.
They said hi, baby.
Hello.
Are you gonna tell them
what you doing?
Say goodnight. Say goodnight.
Good night. He said, hey, bud.
They said goodnight, baby. Here, do you want to hear it? Say goodnight.
Good night.
They already said goodnight.
He said, hiya. We starting a new conversation.
Shit, we gotta move on here.
Yeah.
We've already been at this for 40 minutes. All right. Stick around for more podcasting, this time about Cuckoo, the Hunter Schafer-led film in 2024. And if you're listening to this in the future, go back to the Monday upload and watch us talk about Cuckoo then. And then, keep watching more shit. We're posting all types of stuff. We're posting shorts. We're posting full-length stuff. Maybe we're going to start posting some mid-length stuff. You just never know. But until the next time, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.